So this is the sewer scope for Blake for his house at 1606 North Ainsworth in Portland. I'm going into the sewer line through the 3-inch ABS cleanout, which is next to the toilet in the basement bathroom. This is, as I say, ABS, which means that it's new plumbing. So certainly this, at least this part of it, has been upgraded. But we'll go in and see what we can see. So here at, it's actually probably 8 feet from the clean out. We're transitioning now from the black ABS plastic pipe to the original cast iron pipe. I'm going to turn on the faucet for the basement bathroom sink. So we have a little reference flow of water. You can see we're going in the right direction because water is evidently flowing there. But I want to have a little bit more volume if possible here. Well, that basement sink, and this is true of the upstairs bathroom sink, they both drain really slowly. So there's probably something in the trap there. Now you can see a surge of water come in. So now that water is making its way into the drain. So here at 36 feet on the counter, but actually we're more like 33 or so feet from that cleanout. Anyway, we're transitioning now from the cast iron to concrete pipe, which means we're really close to the edge of the street. That concrete pipe generally always belongs to the city. There's no issues with your sewer line to this point. It looks good. So here we have another transition, this time from the concrete to this green polypropylene pipe. For sure, that belongs belongs to the city. We're way out into the street at this point. No issues. You can see the water still flowing. The reason I like to have water running is if there's any blockage problems down further in the pipe, we would be seeing that. This is about as far as I can go with the equipment that I have, but it's generally always clear sailing once you reach this this polypropylene pipe. So I'm going to say your sewer is good and no issues. So you can see on the left there, and of course I've been pulling back this whole way, so pulling back toward the house. There on the left looks to be a fitting, like a T that comes into this pipe. I would suggest that you check Portland maps for this address and see if there is any information on that website as to the layout of the sewer pipe. Generally there's always a sketch that the plumber way back in the day when the house was built would have submitted to the city as to where the sewer line runs. And it would be nice to know if indeed that is a pipe coming in from the left and what it is. So that's a mystery that I think you should be able to solve with the help of either Portland Maps or the city. You know, it may be nothing, it may be just a depression in the pipe, but it sure looks like there's a pipe coming in there. What I'm always afraid of is, of course, a party sewer line. So we don't know until you can do some research on that. Now that we're pulling back and we've had some water running in the pipe, you can see there's some debris hanging up here. I think I'll suggest that this line get jetted. They can do the jetting from this clean out in the basement bathroom, but just to flush all that debris out of there. These old cast iron pipes, and you can see it in the concrete pipe that's further down the line, they get pretty rough over time. You know, the chemicals in the sewage just kind of eat away at the material. Doesn't mean that it's weak, it just means that it's pretty rough, which means solids can hang up. So I would say this should be jetted, and you should figure on doing that, you know, every 2 to 3 years just to make sure that this line is flushing correctly.